The camera slowly zooms over a blurred, romantic Bridgerton set with soft orchestral music in the background. Text overlays appear. What makes a couple unforgettable on screen? How did Luke Thompson and Yerin Ha steal hearts in Bridgerton? Narration. Some couples on TV just click. They make every scene feel alive, every glance meaningful. And in Bridgerton, Luke Thompson and Yerin Ha are that couple. Today, we're diving into their journey from first read-throughs to becoming the most talked about romantic leads on Netflix, asterisk from the moment they appeared on screen. Luke Thompson and Yerin Ha brought a fresh energy to Bridgerton. Fans quickly noticed that there was something different about their chemistry. It wasn't just about the lines they spoke or the scenes they were in, it was the way they made every small moment feel alive. A simple look across the ballroom, a gentle smile, or even a touch of the hand carried weight. This is what separates a memorable romantic duo from a forgettable one. Luke Thompson, known for his charm and wit, has always had a way of commanding attention in a room. But stepping into the role of a romantic lead in a show as big as Bridgerton was a challenge. It required him to balance confidence with vulnerability. Every scene had to feel natural, like the audience was witnessing real emotions rather than actors performing for the camera. And Yerin Ha, with her grace and depth, perfectly complemented him. Her expressions, body language, and timing created a harmony that made viewers believe in the love story unfolding before them. Behind the scenes, the actors spent hours preparing. They didn't just memorize lines, they studied each other's movements, expressions, and reactions. Luke and Yerin worked closely with the directors to understand how to make intimate scenes believable without being overdone. They rehearsed subtle gestures, pauses, and glances that might only last a few seconds on screen, yet would leave a lasting impression on fans. Their dedication turned scripted moments into lived experiences that the audience could feel deeply. Social media played a huge role in amplifying their impact. Clips of their scenes quickly went viral. Fans shared reactions, GIFs, and even fan art, celebrating every interaction between the two characters. Comments poured in about how real their connection felt and how much viewers were rooting for their love story. Luke and Yerin didn't just act, they inspired conversation, excitement, and emotional investment from people around the world. Every post, every tweet, and every heart emoji reminded the actors and the creators that they were witnessing the rise of Bridgerton's new romantic leads, asterisk from the very first scene together. Luke Thompson and Yerin Ha created a spark that felt almost electric. It's not something that can be taught or scripted, it's that rare kind of connection that makes viewers lean closer to the screen. Every glance, every hesitant smile, every small gesture between them carries meaning. Fans often talk about how even in quiet moments, their chemistry speaks volumes. It's the little things, a hand brushing lightly against another, a shared laugh, or a pause that holds just a fraction longer than expected. These subtle moments turn ordinary scenes into unforgettable ones. Behind the camera, their relationship as co-actors mirrors some of this on-screen magic. Luke and Yerin took time to understand each other's rhythms, the way they move, the way they deliver lines, the way they express emotion without words. On set, they practiced scenes in slow motion, repeating gestures until they felt effortless. This commitment ensures that every interaction feels organic. Audiences may not realize it, but these carefully honed details are what make a romantic moment feel real rather than staged. What's fascinating is how their chemistry transforms the story itself. Scenes that might feel ordinary in the script come alive because of the trust and understanding between them. A simple conversation over tea or a dance in a grand ballroom becomes charged with emotion because Luke and Yerin bring depth and authenticity. The character's attraction is believable, the tension feels natural, and the moments of joy or heartbreak land with full impact. It's this kind of attention to detail that elevates them from just actors playing roles to being the heart of the season's love story. Fans immediately notice this, sparking endless online discussions and theories. Even without showing their faces in interviews or social media posts, the audience senses the warmth and energy these two bring together. Their connection goes beyond dialogue, it's visible in posture, timing, and the way they share a scene. This is the essence of becoming a memorable romantic lead, making viewers feel every heartbeat, every hesitation, and every stolen moment as if they were experiencing it themselves. Luke Thompson and Yerin Ha aren't just acting love, they are redefining it for a new generation of Bridgerton fans. Asterisk. Becoming a romantic lead on a show as grand as Bridgerton is not just about looking the part, it's about stepping into a world where every glance, gesture, and word is magnified by expectation. For Luke Thompson and Yerin Ha, this meant more than memorizing lines. It meant embodying emotions so fully that the audience could feel them without a single word of explanation. Their preparation was meticulous, blending craft, intuition, and a deep understanding of their characters' hearts. On set, the magic you see on screen starts long before the camera rolls. Luke and Yerin would study each scene together, discussing motivations, fears, and desires of their characters. They broke down each moment, from a hesitant touch to a fleeting glance, exploring what it would feel like if they were truly experiencing it. These discussions allowed them to build trust not only in each other's abilities, but also in the choices they made in every scene. Even faceless, these rehearsals shaped the subtle rhythms and nuances that make their romance believable. Challenges were inevitable. Romantic leads in a period drama face the delicate balance of authenticity and restraint. A look could be too strong, a gesture too forced, or a pause could fail to convey the right emotion. Luke and Yerin worked closely with directors and intimacy coordinators, experimenting with timing, body language, and eye contact until the scene resonated perfectly. Every small adjustment, how their hands brushed, how they held eye contact, even how they breathed together, was designed to feel effortless while carrying the weight of passion and vulnerability. What makes their preparation unique is how much of it was invisible to the audience. Fans only see the final moments, the soft smiles, the lingering touches, the chemistry, but behind each of these, there's a layer of discipline and creativity. They weren't just acting love. They were constructing it moment by moment with the same care a painter uses for their masterpiece. And that is why when Luke and Yerin share a scene, viewers don't just watch them, they feel the heartbeat of the romance itself. Asterisk. It didn't take long for the world to notice the chemistry between Luke Thompson and Yerin Ha. Even without seeing behind-the-scenes footage or interviews, fans could feel it in every frame. Clips of their romantic moments quickly spread across social media like wildfire. GIFs, short videos, and fan-made edits filled timelines with excitement. Hearts, swoons, and captions expressing disbelief or joy flooded comment sections, proving that this was more than just a TV romance, it was a global conversation. The beauty of their connection is how it transcends the screen. People don't just discuss plot points, they connect with the emotions Luke and Yerin portray. Fans shared stories about how a single scene made them laugh, cry, or remember their own first loves. Bridgerton's romance felt personal, almost like a friend narrating a story that touched each viewer's heart. Even without seeing the actors' faces in interviews, the world could feel their warmth, authenticity, and undeniable presence. Social media didn't just celebrate the romance, it created a community around it. Fan art, theories, and discussions explored every subtle detail, why a hand lingered just a moment too long, what a glance really meant, or how a shared laugh hinted at deeper feelings. These discussions gave Luke and Yerin's on-screen love story an extra layer of life, as if the audience was co-writing the romance through reaction, imagination, and devotion. Even trending hashtags carried the energy, showing that fans worldwide were emotionally invested in every chapter of the story. What makes this phenomenon unique is how invisible the effort behind it remains. Viewers feel the connection, share their excitement, and create content inspired by it, but they rarely see the hours of preparation, practice, and mutual trust that made it possible. Luke and Yerin's ability to spark these reactions shows that their impact goes beyond acting. They become symbols of heartfelt romance, reminding audiences why Bridgerton is not just a show, but an experience that moves hearts across the globe. The moments that make fans swoon, every glance, every touch, every quiet smile, are only the tip of the iceberg. Behind the camera, A whole team of creators works tirelessly to bring the romance to life. Costume designers, set decorators, lighting experts, and directors all collaborate to create an environment where Luke Thompson and Yerin Ha can step into their roles fully. Even a candlelit ballroom or a sun-drenched garden is carefully arranged to enhance the emotions that unfold between the characters. The romance isn't just acted, it's staged, choreographed, and elevated by layers of artistry that viewers often don't see. Luke and Yerin rely on these details to make their on-screen love feel effortless. The way a hand brushes against a table, the angle of a head tilt, or the timing of a laugh is carefully crafted during rehearsal. Subtle movements that might go unnoticed at first glance are actually the result of careful planning, trial, and adjustment. Every slight pause, every delayed glance, every measured reaction is designed to convey vulnerability, desire, and intimacy without words. The magic lies in making the meticulous preparation invisible, so the audience only feels the connection. Even the unseen moments between takes shape the romance. Luke and Yerin often practice silent cues, reading each other's expressions to anticipate reactions in the next scene. This trust creates a rhythm that allows them to react naturally without needing explicit direction every time. Directors encourage improvisation within structure, letting authentic moments slip through the cracks of rehearsal. These hidden layers the preparation, the trust. The small tweaks allow their performances to feel spontaneous, while actually being the result of careful, deliberate craftsmanship. What makes this behind-the-scenes magic unique is that it turns a script into an experience. Fans see two characters in love, but every look, gesture, and laugh is supported by invisible hands shaping the scene. Luke Thompson and Yerin Ha are at the center, but they are part of a larger, finely tuned machine that amplifies emotion, tension, and beauty. That's why, when a scene ends and viewers feel their hearts flutter, it's not just acting, it's artistry, discipline, and collaboration combined to create something unforgettable. Some romances leave a mark that goes beyond the screen. And Luke Thompson and Yerin Ha are shaping one of those unforgettable stories. Their performances aren't just about fleeting moments of passion, they're about creating a love that resonates with audiences long after the credits roll. Every shared glance, every whispered line, every subtle gesture contributes to a larger narrative. That romance can feel real, vulnerable, and deeply human, even in the lavish, polished world of Bridgerton. What makes their impact unique is how they redefine expectations for romantic leads. Luke brings charm, wit, and emotional depth, while Yerin balances strength, intelligence, and vulnerability. Together, they challenge the idea that romance is just about grand gestures. Instead, they show that true connection lives in nuance, in shared silences, and in small, meaningful choices. Fans don't just fall for the characters, they fall for the authenticity of the relationship itself. And that sets a new standard for storytelling in period dramas. Their legacy extends beyond the series itself. Social media, fan art, and discussions across platforms show that viewers are emotionally invested in their story. People debate theories, celebrate favorite moments, and even find inspiration in the way these characters connect. Luke and Yerin have created a space where love feels tangible and inclusive, inviting fans to imagine, hope, and experience the romance as if it were their own. For many, these performances aren't just entertainment, they're a touchstone for what a modern romantic story can achieve. Ultimately, the success of Luke Thompson and Yerin Ha lies in their ability to make an audience believe. They turn scripted scenes into lived experiences, and in doing so, leave a lasting imprint on both the show and the hearts of viewers. Their journey as romantic leads is a testament to dedication, skill, and artistry. And it ensures that the love story they tell will continue to echo through the world of Bridgerton for seasons to come. As the music swells softly, the screen shows blurred ballroom lights, fluttering fan art, and subtle glimpses of iconic Bridgerton settings. Text overlays appear. The story continues. Narration. Luke Thompson and Yerin Ha have shown us that romance isn't just about words or grand gestures, it's about feeling every heartbeat, every pause, every shared glance. Their journey reminds us why we fall in love with love itself, and why Bridgerton continues to captivate hearts worldwide. A slow montage of faceless behind-the-scenes clips hands adjusting costumes, props being arranged, scripts being marked gives viewers a peek into the craftsmanship that brings the romance to life.